Hey there. Today we're going to see how to create assignments using Google Classroom. Let's get started. So right now I'm on my Classroom page, the main page, and I have two classes. So let's get into one of the classrooms. And here you get to see an option called Classwork. So you go over there, and it's pretty straightforward. Here, this is a place where you get to assign work to your class, and you see a create button with a plus. You click that. And you get multiple options. You get assignment, you get quiz, you get questions, materials, reuse post, and topic. So today we're just going to go over assignment only. So let's click on assignment and you get this. So let's go over the features of an assignment tab. Now you get a title where you can enter the title of your assignment. The instructions which are optional, like you can enter all the instructions, the conditions which must be followed while submitting an assignment can be entered here. And here you get the for tab where you can select the classes, the students, the points, due dates, topics, etc. So let's create an assignment right now. So I'm creating an assignment called English assignment 1, and the topic I'm going to go for is write a paper on time management. And we have multiple options here. We get to add a Google Drive, something from your Google Drive, a link from any of the websites, a file on your computer, or a YouTube link. Or you could create it yourself, docs, slides, sheets, drawings, and forms. So for me right now, I already have a file uploaded on my Google Drive. I have this template for writing a paper on time management. And when you go over this, you get multiple options. Like you get three options here, which is really crucial when you're giving assignments to your students. So the first one is students can view file. So that means only when you send this to your students can only view this file. They can't write over it. And the second one is students can edit file. So that means like when you send it over to your students, the students can edit file, but they can't have a copy for themselves. Like anyone can edit only one single document. That's not something we needed. And the third one is make a copy for each student. That means for each student, there is a separate copy of this template created and sent to their account. So for something like this, we'd obviously take the third option. And right now, I'd like to give them a link for a YouTube on time management for reference. So let's search oops, let's do time management, and let's give one of the videos for reference. So that means once you're sending this over to them, they get the template file as well as the YouTube video link for reference. So let's go over to the assigned tabs. So here you get to see all your classrooms. So for right now, it's an English 101 and there's Math 101. If you'd like to share to the students from your math class, you can click that as well. And here you get to see the list of students. Either you can share it to all your students or any one of your students. And here you get to see points. You can get to control points. Let's say I'm giving 50 points for this. Sorry, 50 points for this, or you can also leave it as ungraded. So there's a due date tab where you can assign a due date and time for your assignment. Let's say the assignment is due on May 2nd at 11:59 p.m. So this is something I set, and the topic for the assignment, you can create topic. Right now, the topic for the assignment is time management. Uh, the rubric section is an advanced grading system, which we'll be going over on another video. So before submitting an assignment, you get to see the assign button here with a drop down bar where you get to see four options: assign, schedule, save draft, and discard. So if you click the assign button, the assignment gets assigned right away. You can also have an option to schedule the assignment later. So let's say if you're having a calendar for assignments, you can sit down and create assignments throughout the month and you can schedule it and it'll be done automatically. Or you can save this draft if you want to work on it later, or you can discard the draft and it'll get deleted. So right now I'm going to assign it. And as you can see, the assignment is assigned. So once we submitted the assignment, let's go over to the student's view. So this is how it's going to look in the student's view. You can see the classroom, and when you just go into the classroom, you get to see the assignments in the upcoming tab where you get to see the English assignment is due on Saturday. So you can get into classwork and the student can go into the English assignment and click view assignment. So as you can see the title of the assignment and the work which is already assigned to you and the Google Doc which has been shared and also the reference video which is right over here. So to do the work, the student clicks the assignment button and they go into the Google Doc and they can write this dot dot dot, and yeah, I can just to let you know, whatever changes you write here gets automatically saved in the Google Drive. So you can just cancel it and consider the work is done. So let's just go over it again. When you click open, you get to see whatever you have done is already saved. And you get to see the student can also add a Google Drive link or a file, another doc, just for reference if you want to type something extra. And you can also type a private comment to the teacher. There are two types of comments here. There's class comment and private comment. Class comments is where it's a more generic way of comment where whatever you type in can be seen by the entire class. And the private comment is a place where whatever you type in can only be seen by your teacher. So since the student has completed the work, you can just go for this button called turn in, and it's Google is going to prompt you with a notification asking if you'd like to turn the assignment in. So I'm going to click turn in. And yes, as you can see, the assignment is turned in. If you'd like to unsubmit at any time, any point of time, or you'd like to add something, you can always click the unsubmit button. And let's go into the classroom and you can see there is no due work for the student. So right now we are back onto the teacher's view and I'm just going to go into my classroom, go to classwork and go into English assignment and I can see the total number of assigned is 0 and turned in is 1. So let me explain what assigned and turned in means. Assigned means once you create your assignment, it's going to show you how many people you assign the assignment to. Let's say you have 100 people in your class and you're assigning this assignment to 90 people. It's going to show 90 assigned and 0 turned in. So right now, since we saw previously the assignment has been done, you get to see the turned in as 1 because someone has turned it in. So you click on turned in and you get to see the list of students who have turned in the assignment. So right now I'm just going to click on the first student and there you go. You get to see the Google Doc, that is the paper on time management, and you get to see what the student has written. And you can also add a private comment. So right here, there's nothing written. So we're going to write add more points. And based on this, I'll grade it as a 10 on 50. So you can see it automatically saves and it shows you as not returned. So here you can post this as a private comment so the students can see on their assignments tab, but only this specific student can see it on his assignment tab. And Right now, this paper is not returned, but we're going to return it right now, and we click the return button, and it's going to ask you, the student will be notified and can check any grade you left. So right now, what this means is the student whom you're going to send this assignment to is going to see the grades. So once you submit the assignment, it's going to be emailed to them, as well as it's going to appear on their classroom tab. So we click return, and there you go. Your assignment has been returned. So when you go back to your classroom and you go to classwork, and when you go turned in one, and when you click the student, sorry, when you click the student, it's going to show that it has been graded already, and the email will be sent to the student itself. So that's about it, guys, for today. And I hope you liked the video. If you liked it, do like and subscribe to our channel. And we'll be creating more videos on Google Classroom for the upcoming week. Thanks for watching.